There you
You
go.
know what, Grandpa?
What?
Oh, Mommy said that Grandma's pizza will make your heart burn.
My heartburn. Oh, heartburn. Well,
Your mommy doesn't know about my secret weapon for heartburn. Pepsid AC. See, I always take one before I eat your grandma's pizza.
So your heart won't burn?
not even if I put green peppers all over the whole thing.
Green peppers, you eat those things?
Yes.
I like anchovies.
You can be heartburn-free with Pepsid AC.
Brilliant. It's a term reserved for a select few. Like our latest Kenmore Ultra Wash dishwasher. We've replaced the central water tower with an ultra-flow system that sprays from 3 levels, masterminding a dishwasher that's practically impossible to misload. Now, all true genius requires is a little detergent. Smart, stylish, simple. In a word, Kenmore, America's best cleaning dishwasher system.
My husband told me something terrific. You can strengthen your teeth.
With Mentadent you can. It's proven. Fresh from the pump, only Mentadent's baking soda and peroxide activate on contact to create oxygenated bubbles. They power fluoride to tooth enamel, penetrating, making teeth stronger, healthier.
You can feel the bubbles working in your mouth. You know your teeth are getting stronger. I love the taste, and I love what it does for my teeth.
Mentadent, the toothpaste that activates on contact. Pumps strength into your teeth every time you brush.
28 years ago, one motion picture showed an entire generation the meaning of love. Now, from love story author Eric Siegel, comes a saga of undying love.
I'm mad about you.
And a romance that will take you places you've never been before.
And no matter what happens, it's gonna be great.
Marissa Tomei, Rob Morrow, in a world premiere event, Only Love, CBS Sunday, May 10th.
Tonight, a Kraft premiere movie.
I think you're a curious man.
He built a staircase to God
It's my lack of faith that's cracking it apart.
and rebuilt a woman's faith.
What God chooses for us is not always what we might choose for ourselves.
Barbara Hershey in an unforgettable story that will lift your spirit. The Staircase. CBS Next.
My daughter Angela's put me in an uncomfortable position with my co-workers. Where she works at Ameritech. Instead of mailing separate bills like other phone companies, they're letting customers put local and long distance all on one bill. Even Ameritech's cell phone and internet. Angela says people like having just one phone bill to pay. As a bill payer, I can see a point. But as a bill carrier, I say the more mail, the better. I guess Angela can forget about ever getting her face on a stamp.
Now that summer is getting closer, we thought you might like to know what all of your girlfriends are eating.
Hi.
Wendy's Fresh Stuffed Pitas in 4 mouth-watering varieties.
May I take your order, please?
I think I'll have a pita.
Wendy's Fresh Stuffed Pitas. Feel good, look good.
It works for me.
Oh, that's my doorbell.
Unfortunately, there was only one package of Stouffer's lasagna when your son and his fraternity showed up for dinner.
I'll call you back.
Hey, Mrs. C. Fortunately, it was the big one. Stouffer's family-style favorites. Classic homemade taste in larger sizes.
When I need to know an answer or want some extra care,
I find I'm feeling better just knowing Arbor's there. Everybody's needs are different. I want what's right for me, and I find your friendly welcome's what I'm looking for. And I'm glad that you're my neighbor. Thinking of you at Arbor.
Bunch 62, CBS, Big Time TV.
Tonight, a CBS special presentation.
Kraft invites you to enjoy the very finest in quality television. The Kraft premiere movie. Tonight's presentation is The Staircase, starring Barbara Hershey, William Peterson, and Diane Ladd. Tonight's Kraft premiere movie will continue in a moment.
I know you're in there, Miss Plum. I can smell your recently delivered piping hot pizzeria pizza. And while I'm appalled at your your wicked little plan to lure me into your tawdry web with the promise of a deliciously topped pizza, Miss Plum. I am but a man, weakened by the siren's call of a well-risen crust.
It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
She wants me.
For fresh baked pizza at home, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. I'm nothing without you, my sweet love. Perhaps I'm sentimental, but this is fundamental. I'm nothing without you, cool, my sweet love.
Brought to you by Maxwell House. As long as little boys want to grow up to be just like their dads.
You're a coffee lover, aren't you?
As long as we never forget who we are and where we came from. Just as long as the road always leads home, Maxwell House will always be good to the last drop.
Now that's a dog.
A sandwich just isn't a sandwich without the tangy zip of Miracle Whip.
At the Post Cereal Company, we're pretty much like everyone else. We're not health fanatics, but we do believe the healthier we eat, the better we'll feel. So more and more of us started having breakfast with some old friends, our Post Grape Nuts and our Nabisco shredded wheat. And while we're feeling pretty good, we've discovered something else. We're really enjoying the healthy crunch of Grape Nuts and the pure, simple taste of shredded wheat. Go figure.
Tonight's Kraft premiere movie will continue in a moment.
Everybody's got their like it like this. Lifting you is just not keeping me in shape.
Everybody's got their like it like that.
She had never been a mommy.
But no matter where you go, one thing everyone knows.
Lunch? Good idea.
Everybody's got a taste for Kraft Free.
Want a painless way to cut fat? Try Kraft Free, America's favorite fat-free dressing.
Everybody's got a taste for
Sure, those
Kraft
fat thighs are cute now, but just wait.
At the Post Cereal Company, the people are fond of saying,
Our business is breakfast.
But our passion is food.
Nothing I love more than cranberries.
My warm banana nut bread, right out of the oven. Anything with pecans.
So they took what they loved and fiddled and baked until they crafted morning traditions, some of the most wonderful cereals anyone had ever thought of.
Cranberry almond crunch.
Great grain, banana nut crunch.
And like every Post cereal, they're at a fair price.
Every day.
If you love cheese, you'll be hot for Kraft Deluxe Macaroni and Cheese. Because when that smooth, creamy cheese sauce begins to melt, ooh, so will you. Fiona. Kraft Deluxe Macaroni and Cheese, when you're hot for cheese.
The kids are going to love this. Schools are closed with over a foot of snow expected.
If there was ever a day you needed to unplug, this is it. With a soothing cup of General Foods International coffees. So creamy, so chocolatey, your cares will melt away. General Foods International coffees. It's how to unplug.
This May, CBS presents 28 nights of special events, including The Last Dawn 2, from the author of Love Story, Only Love. Jamie Lee Curtis in the world premiere movie Nicholas's Gift, plus a touching tribute, Sonny and Me, Cher Remembers, a Touched by an Angel season finale, the wedding of the year on The Nanny, and the primetime special, CBS The First 50 Years. Don't miss a minute of May on CBS.
Tonight's Kraft premiere movie will continue in a moment.
Hi, it's Lynn. We met the other night. I really want you to call me. My number's 397-4...
Half can be bad, or half can be good. Maxwell House Light. Half the caffeine and the full, rich flavor of regular coffee.
I'm Roger Sutton. I make the original shredded wheat at Post Cereals. When my kids were little, I didn't have much luck getting them to eat shredded wheat. But then, they grew up. And look what I got.
Hi, Grandpa.
2 more chances.
I like frosted. I like honey nuts.
Our frosted shredded wheat has got frosting on the outside and a touch of brown sugar on the inside.
Where?
And then we got a little nutty.
Hey, Grandpa, what about I?
Looks like I got my work cut out for me now.
What did they have for dinner last night?
It was chicken and stuff. Hamburger and kind of baked or kind of something on the side, but noodly stuff.
What was that stuff?
Something.
If your kids don't remember that stuff on the side, try a little stuffing instead. Because when you give them stovetop, you've done something they're not likely to forget. All you have to do is remember the stovetop. Everything else is just stuff. Make a little or make a lot with stovetop in the canister.
All right. Instead of bringing my usual to the family reunion, I brought sparkling wild berry Jell-O. With wild, wiggling berry taste, I just added club soda. The family may never get over it.
New sparkling wild berry Jell-O. Smile more.
On behalf of Father Time, we request your patience this summer. Pendulums will swing more slowly, and the sun will take the long way home. Because this year, Country Time introduces new lemonade iced tea. The taste of good old-fashioned lemonade, mellowed by real brewed iced tea. So, if Father Time starts lagging behind, it's because such a smooth blend turns the chime of ice cubes into an awfully good lullaby.
In 2 weeks on America's Night at the Movies.
How is it possible to be this happy? You and Nicholas and Eleanor. You're the best company a man could want.
They came to Italy for a holiday,
When you wake up, you'll be in Palermo.
but their vacation turned to tragedy.
Something's happening.
When all hope is gone,
It isn't possible that his life is over.
their love will give them strength.
His heart is still alive. Why don't we donate his organs?
Nicholas would like that.
7 Italians wait to receive the gift of life from a 7-year-old boy.
Now, their courage will inspire the world.
This is the young man who received the heart of your son.
Grazie, Nicolas.
Based on a true story.
It is our custom to present this medal to national heroes. Little Nicholas is a hero.
Jamie Lee Curtis, Alan Bates, in a world premiere movie, Nicholas's Gift. 2 weeks from tonight on CBS.
It was the year's biggest TV event. In Nagano, America's Olympians did us proud. And in Detroit, thousands of you watched one television station, 62 CBS. This year, 62 CBS is the best place for quality programs like The Masters, Detroit's Jazz Celebrations, NFL football. Quality programs, big name stars. Detroiters punch 62 for big-time TV.
A knife and a stone. It was a knife of mythic proportions. And no one could resist the pull of the knife. And then one day came the answer. It takes a big, juicy Outback steak to unlock the true potential of the legendary Outback steak knife.
Just what I was looking for.
Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
Now, if I could only find the fork in the road.
Most of the memories we share with our children are fun ones. But if your children have babies of their own, it's time to share a few unpleasant memories. The terror of polio, whooping cough, measles, diphtheria. Remind your children that their babies need a series of shots before age 2 to guard against these diseases. Because you remember the diseases, make sure they remember the shots. Call 1-888-76-SHOTS to find out about free immunizations near you.
Punch 62 CBS, Big Time TV.
Welcome home. Tonight's Kraft premiere movie will continue in a moment.
When it's 5 o'clock and you need ideas for dinner, visit the Kraft Interactive Kitchen. Get real ideas to put a real dinner on the table with the time you have and even the foods in your pantry. Help you can use from www.kraftfoods.com.
Brought to you by Maxwell House.
As long as little boys want to grow up to be just like their dads.
You're a coffee lover, aren't you?
As long as we never forget who we are and where we came from. Just as long as the road always leads home, Maxwell House will always be good to the last drop.
10 p.m. Time for a big chocolate hit. This new Jello Devil Soup pudding is a couple tons of deep, dark chocolate taste coming at me full speed ahead. Now this is chocolate without the brakes on.
New Devil's Food Jello Instant Pudding. Smile more. Or take a different road. Try luscious new white chocolate pudding.
How do you measure a Kool-Aid smile? By the capful. With sugar-sweetened Kool-Aid in the can, all you add is water to get all the smiles you want. Works in no time, every time.
Give me some of that smile. It was one of those, like, out-of-body. Tina, off the phone.
Tacos.
I was going out with Joe.
I know. Taco Bell.
And seriously, I was so embarrassed for her. She was saying things like, what kind of music do you listen to? Granted, it's one of those
That irresistible Taco Bell taste you crave. You can make it right at home with Taco Bell Home Originals.
There's a really, really bad burn right now.
Taco Bell Home Originals, the crunch you crave.
At the Post Cereal Company, we're pretty much like everyone else. We're not health fanatics, but we do believe the healthier we eat, the better we'll feel. So more and more of us started having breakfast with some old friends, our Post Grape Nuts and our Nabisco shredded wheat. And while we're feeling pretty good, we've discovered something else. We're really enjoying the healthy crunch of grape nuts and the pure, simple taste of shredded wheat. Go figure.
Years ago, one motion picture showed an entire generation the meaning of love. Now, from love story author Eric Siegel, comes a saga of undying love.
I'm mad about you.
And a romance that will take you places you've never been before.
And no matter what happens, it's gonna be great.
Marissa Tomei, Rob Morrow, in a world premiere event, Only Love, CBS Sunday, May 10th.
Tonight's Kraft premiere movie will continue in a moment.
Here at Post, we don't think winter is for hibernating. It just takes a little more energy to do things, like getting the kids ready. So we count on Grape Nuts to help give us lots of energy, no matter what the forecast. Like those times when it's a mighty trek to the mailbox. You see, Grape Nuts has a hearty crunch, and all those carbohydrates for energy. Nearly twice the carbs of Wheaties per serving, and we find that helps us have energy for the fun stuff, too. So have a bowl and see how good you feel, whether it's 50 degrees or no degrees. See you next time.
Till I met you, I never knew how delicious life could be. I'm nothing without you, my sweet love. How I crave everything about you, my sweet love. Perhaps I'm sentimental, but this is fundamental. I'm nothing without you.
You know how to make everyday snacks sing.
My sweet love.
Cool Whip.
If you love cheese, you'll be hot for Kraft Deluxe Macaroni and Cheese.
Fiona.
Kraft Deluxe, when you're hot for cheese.
Listen up, kids. Schools are closed.
You can't escape, but you can unplug with a warm, soothing cup of General Foods International coffees. It's how to unplug.
Everybody's got their like it like this. Lifting you is just not keeping me in shape. Everybody's got their like it like that. She has never been a mommy. But no matter where you go, one thing everyone knows. Lunch? Good idea.
Everybody's got a taste for Kraft-Free.
Want a painless way to cut fat? Try Kraft-Free, America's favorite fat-free dressing.
Everybody's got a taste for
Sure, those fat thighs are cute now, but just wait.
Friday, in jail for a vicious crime.
Making me suffer for something you done.
Did he do it, or was it his twin? The courtroom shocker. And they ran away looking for a new life, but found a nightmare. With your help, this surveillance tape might hold the key to murder. All new Unsolved Mysteries, CBS Friday.
When a town persecutes an eccentric stranger,
He is insane.
only one doctor will fight for his safety.
He'll be locked up.
Martin would never hurt anyone.
All new Dr. Quinn, CBS Saturday.
Tonight's Kraft premiere movie will continue in a moment.
In honor of summer, Country Time introduces new Lemonade Iced Tea, a smooth, relaxing blend of summer's classic flavors. Maybe you can't freeze time, but you can sip it over ice.
What was for dinner last night?
Burgers and,
Maybe you should fill that space with stovetop a little more often. Just remember the stovetop.
Excellent.
And they'll remember the dinner. Stovetop stuffing. Everything else is just stuff.
I've been making chocolate vanilla swirls Jell-O pudding since I was a kid. Half luscious chocolate, half smooth, cool vanilla. Of course, this cup is a heck of a lot nicer looking than anything I used to make.
Chocolate vanilla swirls Jell-O pudding snacks. Smile more.
Half can be bad, or half can be good. Maxwell House Light, half the caffeine and the full, rich flavor of regular coffee.
Got the tax time blues?
Who started this tax stuff?
Washington, Madison, nobody knows.
Laugh it off with Charles and the Kids. And
I have a lot of girlfriends.
he's overtaxed.
I think you're putting yourself in terrible trouble.
I think I have too.
Kids say the darndest things, followed by Candid Camera, CBS Friday.
Saturday, if the guy who gets tomorrow's news is hung up, then who gets it?
I got the paper, the fur ball, the whole 9 yards.
William Devane returns on a wild new early edition CBS Saturday. Hallmark Hall of Fame presents a journey into the heart of Australia.
I'm your dad.
Nice to meet you.
And the soul of a family.
That's me, sister.
She's not your sister.
Gladwin Ritchie opened her home to her stepdaughter.
Her mother's died. She's got no place else to go.
When a stranger is brought into a family, it changes things.
But can she open her heart?
My mother was the one he loved, but that's why you hate me.
None of us knows that this is going to work out.
She doesn't want anything here of my mother's, including me.
CBS next Sunday.
Mum's mother died when she was 9. Dad says it was the worst day of her life.
She's afraid, honey. Afraid that somehow, some way, your being here will take away the one family she's ever really known.
Feel what it means to belong.
I have to leave. I won't stay where I'm not wanted.
And find the courage to love.
We've both lost mothers. Maybe when we get afraid, we can help each other through that.
Judy Davis in the world premiere of Hallmark Hall of Fame's The Echo of Thunder. CBS next Sunday.
Tonight's Kraft premiere movie will continue in a moment.
I'm Roger Soddy. I'm making Nabisco shredded wheat here at Post Cereals.
That's our dad.
You know, when my girls were younger, I couldn't get them near a box of shredded wheat.
That's for sure.
So you want to know how it happened? Well, it wasn't because I've been bringing them home for the last 20 years.
Sorry, Dad.
Now that they're on their own, seems like bottled water's not the only good thing they discovered.
How come you never told us how good this stuff is? Yeah, Dad.
Now you'd think they invented shredded wheat.
This stuff is good.
Now that's a dog.
A sandwich just isn't a sandwich without the tangy zip of Miracle Whip.
10 p.m. Time for a big chocolate hit. This new Jell-O Devil Food Pudding is a couple tons of deep, dark chocolate taste. It's chocolate without the brakes on.
Jell-O instant pudding. Smile more.
How do you measure a Kool-Aid smile? By the capful. With sugar-sweetened Kool-Aid in the can, all you add is water to get all the smiles you want. Works in no time, every time.
Give me some of that smile.
After 120 years, the staircase still stands in the Sisters of Loretto Chapel in Santa Fe. A railing was added 5 years after it was completed. Every year, thousands of tourists marvel at the grace and beauty of the staircase and contemplate its mysteries. For many, the visit is spiritual, as though God guided the hand of the carpenter. He left without being paid. No one knows where he came from or where he went, or how he built it, with no nails nor center support. For some, it is a miracle. For others, a testament to his creative genius. Perhaps it is both. But the staircase is real, a powerful symbol of hope and faith and wonder.
All of us at Kraft hope you've enjoyed the presentation of the Kraft Premiere Movie. We look forward to having you join us again next time.
Monday after Cosby, Ray sets up a home office.
Going to work in my bathroom.
Will he like working at home?
I'm like Hugh Hefner, minus everything good about his life.
Then, is Jack's company party getting out of control?
God, I need a cowboy.
I'm in. Find out, oh boy, on an all-new closer. And after an intimate night of passion, what's the last thing you want to hear from your lover?
I'm getting married this weekend.
Jay Thomas returns to an all-new Murphy Brown. For the best in comedy, The Address is CBS Monday.
He was a rodeo legend, unjustly convicted of murder.
I'll spend the rest of my life in this place before I'll say I killed those two people.
Now,
I swear I'm going to get you home.
his wife must fight to win his freedom
Your father, as good a man as God created.
and save their love.
You have to go on with your life.
We can't give up, Jack.
Clint Black, Lisa Hartman Black, in a world premiere movie.
Never quit on me.
Quit was never an option.
Still holding on. The Legend of Cadillac Jack. CBS, Tuesday, April 28th.
If you'd like to learn more about the wonders of our favorite American legend, the Library of Congress suggests these books. A Treasury of American Folklore by Terry Hardin and Legendary America by Henry Mailer. These and many other interesting books are available at your local library and bookstore. Visit them. They'll be happy to help you read more about it.
I guess I'm lucky to be alive. The doctor gave me a prescription for pain, but I forgot to mention my other medication. The drug interaction could have been fatal. Rite Aid's LifeCheck computer caught it instantly, since they have all my records. No one makes more safety checks than Rite Aid. Wrong medicine. That's an accident I might not have survived.
Rite Aid. It's not just a store. It's a solution.
New cell phone, huh?
Got it for free. Hello? Oh, free call waiting. Free activation.
You could sign up with a lot of cellular companies and still not get everything Ameritech gives you for $19.95.
Free voicemail. Shh, don't move. You're sitting on the one with free minutes.
Get a free Motorola phone, 50 free minutes, free call waiting, and voicemail, all for $19.95 from Ameritech.
Please, please. Okay. You can be the good cop. Thank you. You, move away from the front. Please.
Who are you?
Price police. Hi. Look, she overpaid.
Overpaid? I'm so sorry.
You gotta go to Big Kmart. Low prices all the time. Lowest sale prices every time. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed? I didn't know.
I don't buy that.
With the lowest sale prices every time, Big Kmart is a better way to save. Guaranteed.
You know, it's good cop, bad cop. Not unbearably kind cop.
You gotta think Ford first, 'cause you want the best and nothing less.
The 98 Explorer Sport is a great choice when you want style, sophistication, and sporty features, all in an affordable lease payment of only $207 per month. The 1998 Explorer Sport comes equipped with air conditioning, V6 engine, dual airbags, and much more, all at one affordable price of only $207 per month.
We're 31 Metro Detroit Ford dealers. Think Ford first.
I have a little brother, and he does pretend he's my imaginary friend.
Bob Evans loves kids.
He tells me whenever it's time to eat. He just says, "Hey, I'm hungry. Give me some food. I'm hungry."
So we give them lots of food to enjoy.
He says, "Could I go to Bob Evans?"
And they're only $1.99 each.
Imaginary friends just decide where they want to go to eat.
Punch 62, CBS.
big-time TV.
Sweet honey, crunchy nuts on classic Kellogg's Corn Flakes. Nothing pulls a family together like Kellogg's Honey Crunch Corn Flakes.
Oh, sorry, did I wake you?
Kellogg's Honey Crunch Corn Flakes, an altogether great breakfast.
I think we're lost. What are we gonna do? I guess one of us should ask directions. Are you kidding? This is New York. Carol's right. It'll only make them mad. That's funny. They all look nice to me. When you're nice on the inside, it shows on the outside.
Go up about 3 blocks, make a right, and...
Honey, don't worry. We'll take you.
Hallmark Gold Crown, the store for people like you. Just out of the bag, 99-cent Easter Kids cards for kids to give and get. Right now at Hallmark Gold Crown.
There's no doubt about it. Americans like to win. We strive to be first. Always. And in everything. So it only makes sense that more of us want to drive the best. Toyota Camry. America's #1 selling car.
Hey, Bright Eyes, I need some china today. A set of drawers in blue. A full course satin platform. And 2 new clotheslines sure will do. You'll be the first man I run right to. 'Cause just like spring, I know you're always new. Come see the softer side of things.
More and more Detroiters are running home to watch big afternoon comedies weekdays from 5 to 7. Why? People feel good about punching 62 for the best in quality comedies with big-name stars. Like Grace Under Fire, Mad About You, and Seinfeld. So remember, for quality afternoon comedies with big-name stars, weekdays from 5 to 7.
Punch 62, CBS.
Big Time TV.
In this line of work,
I'm a contract killer.
a little overtime
This is the girl?
No, it's your mammy.
There has been an unauthorized kidnapping.
can kill you.
Well, you can tell by the way I roll, shorty, that I'm a ladies' man, a businessman.
Let's work.
Condo down the shore, multi-million pension plan.
From the team that brought you Broken Arrow and Face Off, the big hit,
What's up with you guys? You supposed to be the Spice Boys or something?
rated R. On April 24th, it happened.
Our most powerful computers use trillions and trillions of ones and zeros to extract 200 horsepower from just 2.7 liters of aluminum to balance the equation of driving comfort and driving exhilaration, to create abundant space within a slippery cab-forward shape. Then, with just 3 digits, we made it affordable. The new Dodge Intrepid, 34 trillion bytes to build it, $289 a month to lease it.